Hi, let's start today's video with a question. We've talked about vulnerabilities, threat actors, malware, and social engineering. Now let's connect everything together. Because cybersecurity is not just about weaknesses, it is about risk. In cybersecurity, risk is the potential for loss or damage when a threat exploits a vulnerability. In simple terms, risk exists when three things meet: a vulnerability, a threat, and valuable assets. Without all three, the risk profile changes. If there is no vulnerability, the threat has no entry point. If there is no threat, the vulnerability may remain unused. But when both exist, risk increases. You can explain it visually like this. Risk equals threat multiplied by vulnerability multiplied by impact. If impact is high, risk is high. For example, take a hospital system with outdated software. That's a vulnerability. It's a known weakness. Now consider cybercriminals targeting hospitals with ransomware. That's a threat. They are looking for that specific weakness. Finally, consider the assets: patient data and life-critical systems. That's high impact. Now the risk is severe. Now you can see how the risk becomes severe when everything meets. Some vulnerabilities are minor, while others are critical. Risk depends on context. A weak password on a personal blog is not the same as a weak password on a financial database. The impact is completely different. That's why organizations perform risk assessments, security audits, and penetration testing. They prioritize what matters most. If you only focus on vulnerabilities, you may try to fix everything, but resources like time and money are limited. Security teams must ask, which vulnerabilities are most dangerous? Which threats are most likely? Which assets are most valuable? Cybersecurity is about smart prioritization, not panic. Let's summarize what we've learned this entire week. Vulnerabilities are weaknesses. Threat actors are who exploit them. Malware and social engineering are the tools. And risk is the potential damage. Now you see the system as a whole. Cybersecurity is not random. It is structured thinking. Context is everything. Think about this. If a company has a minor software bug, no active threats, and low-value data, is the risk high or low? It's low. Now change it to critical infrastructure, a nation-state threat, and a zero-day vulnerability. Risk changes dramatically. Context matters. In the next week, we'll start exploring how organizations reduce risk through security controls, policies, and defense strategies. Because identifying risk is only the first step. Managing it is the real challenge. See you in the next part of the course. Goodbye for now.